Alright, so this is the Fountain Inn part of the Swamp Rabbit Trail. We're starting out at the Mount Zion Drive-In. It's nice and quiet down here, so let's get going. So this whole Fountain Inn piece is kind of its own little island right now. About a mile of trail that doesn't connect to the rest of it yet. It's a really pretty stretch though. On this side of the trail, you'll notice that you're riding right along the back of people's yards through here. A lot of people wonder how the Swamp Rabbit Trail got its name. It really comes from the old railroad. They called the train the Swamp Rabbit because it kind of hopped along the rough track through all the low, wet ground down by the Reedy River. The trail follows that old rail bed more or less. So I didn't know it at the time, but part of this trail is actually blocked off. There was some corrosion down here by the pond, so they blocked off this part of the trail to keep people safe. Luckily for us, there's another trailhead over on Hellams Street. Okay, so this is the other trailhead off Hellams Street. There's one of those track trail signs out here. It's a little program for kids. You scan the code and it gives them animal movements to do while they walk, like hopping like a frog. Nice thing to do with the little ones. The trail here has a slight incline as you go, but not too bad. Otherwise, it's pretty flat. It's nice and shady. And this part of the trail is about 9/10 of a mile end to end. Then you'll see as you come up that road closure on the other side. And as you emerge from the woods, you're greeted with a construction zone. Looks like they're building a small little subdivision here of townhomes or houses. So this part of the trail ends here, but you can actually take this road up into downtown Fountain Inn. So Old Fountain Inn, the name actually does come from a real inn. There's one on the old Stagecoach Road with a fountain out front fed by a spring. Folks just started calling the stop Fountain Inn. This town's been here since 1886. Grew up around the railroad and the cotton mills. There's an old mill village across the tracks. There's a lot of these big white farmhouses with the deep front porches. It's a pretty chill town to do some bike riding. And then downtown starts to come into view. It's pretty small still, lots of old brick. A lot of revival here started with the old high school. It's a performing arts center now, the Younts Center. They also do a fall festival downtown called the Aunt Het Festival, named after an old newspaper cartoon character. And then from here, it's just a ride back to Hellams Street. So that's the Fountain Inn stretch. It's short and it's a little cut off from the rest of the trail for now, but there is an extension coming, so that won't be the case for much longer. And that's the state of the trail.